Yes! What is up, everybody? Hello! My name is LeCompton. Welcome to today's review. We're finally finishing up the Dragonball Superheroes movie line until January or February. Hopefully January, because it's the last time I'm doing US releases, except for Android 21. Don't point that out. So, we have got SH Figuarts, Ultimate Son Gohan from the superhero movie where he gets his glow up, his chance to shine once again. He gets a nice do. Does any of that show in this figure? No. Will we see something later? Maybe. Anyways, I think he looks good in the box now. I will say, hate the color of these superhero boxes. They're just brown, ugly, they match each other, but that's it. So I wanted to show you before we get into this, just in case, I don't think there's any bootlegs out there, but just in case, what to show you, what to look for on the box, just in case there's bootlegs.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Thank you, Goku. Finally doing some dad work there. Good job. Finally showing up. Anyways, go out and looking nice in the box. The window shot's not showing off too much. And then over here to the side, you got that, ooh, very nice looking face for Gohan. And then also on the back here, what Gohan can do. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get Gohan out of the box. And there's Gohan out of the box, and wow, this doesn't come with too much. Okay, yes, he is $40 USD. That's how I got him. I believe US releases are going to give you that. Probably gonna be a little bit of a price hike on certain websites, but I was able to get mine from Shop Toy Co. Over here, you can see he comes with 3 pairs of interchangeable hands and then 2 interchangeable faceplates, and that's it. So, it's lacking, but I will say that since we're getting Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and they're getting extra stuff for Gohan, this is like one of those slowly getting more accessories as it goes along. I like the idea of it, but like out of the box, you're just looking at that Gohan, you're like, okay, you might look like an awesome figure, but man, do you not come with much. So this should be a quick review unless I pull a stunt like me and just go way too in depth with this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review. All right, and for articulation, I gotta say this is the thing that I am most excited for because he looks like he has got the Proto 3.0 body that the last time we saw this was Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like last October or something. So for a new figure to get this type of treatment, I'm excited. So can look up about that much, look down all the way about that much. I like that. Can do a head tilt like so and a head tilt like, not too bad. Round, short, you can exorcist style that if you want. Now, here's the things that I was running into. Now, as far as getting this wingspan or T-pose, it's got a combination with the sleeves there, and as you can see, the sleeves are not that little peg thing that used to go back into the back of the shoulder there. So I do like that, but it does seem like it's kind of giving it a little bit of hindrance as far as moving it up all the way. This is what I can get. I feel it pushing back, and I feel like if I were to do any more, it would break. So that's what we're gonna call for that. Now, as far as the butterfly joints go, you are going to get a nice crossover, which is going to either get a, I don't know, I've been playing Kakarot a lot lately on my not on video time here, and Super Masenko, or maybe like a Kamehameha. As far as like the crossover on that, you can get it a little more, which, yeah, that's gonna look good. It's not as impressive as the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so I am going to say that. Does have the bicep swivel right there, as per usual. Has a very nice looking double jointed arm right there. Ball joint within the wrist, you're gonna and then you're also going to get an ab crunch, which is going to be like, not too much. And then, okay, limbo style for Gohan. Going to those parties for the Super Saiyan ants, or Super Saiyan ants. They're right there. Okay, so not too bad, not too bad. Now, oh my, You got a split. That is a fantastic split. Good job, Gohan. That is, I was not expecting it to hit like that, but I will take it. Did not get to show you the tilt as far as the torso goes. Okay, that's really it. I really shouldn't have showed you anyways, just because there's really nothing going on there. Now, as far as the kick, you're gonna get a very nice high kick, and it's not gonna be that awkward kind of going to the side there. So I do like that. Now, you are going to get an almost overextended overextended gymnastic split there, and if you heard it, it is clicking a little bit, but I think that's just because that's in there and he's right out of the box there. He does have the thigh cut right there, that thigh swivel, so that's not too bad. Now, as far as the double jointed knees, you're gonna get a very nice flexion pose like that, and then his potato shoes gonna point down like so, point up like not much at all. You're going to get a decent ankle rocker motion on both sides there, breaking it, going to the side, and then potato shoes, toe pivot action. That's right, activate. Good job, potato shoes. I'm proud of you. You're doing what you need to do. So, articulation for Gohan, solid. I like it. I'm impressed just because it's mimicking the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I gotta say that is the best articulation that we've gotten for an SH Figuarts for a regular size body figure. Not the big boys, just the regular 5.5-inch boys. That's what I gotta say. So articulation for Gohan. And for paint apps and sculpting for Son Gohan, hair looks fantastic. I'm so glad that we actually got an updated version of Ultimate Gohan, just because the other one, you know, not so much. I'm just gonna say that. The bang is just super loud, fantastic. The face here. The face is what these superhero figures have been doing right, as far as like the lining on that, and it just looks so good. The mouth is a little messy. I will say that the little sideburn right there, not any problems. I have seen some online to where like the paint didn't make it all the way, so mine passes that. Going down here to the chest looks fantastic. The sculpting on here is great. If you could see it, Superhero's doing it again. You got the shading on the gi there, which looks really good. You get a little bit of purple, little bit of dark purple, just in between the wrinkles and whatnot. Arms, you got no shading whatsoever. Very nice sculpting though. The wristbands, they straight black. The belts, I don't know. You could escape and say that does have a little bit of shading, but not too much here. Going to the back, looks really good. Same thing, sculpting looks really good, and maybe tinge of shading. Ass shot, there you go, right there. I'll say it looks good. That's a good looking ass for Gohan. Just meaning the sculpting and the colors on it look nice. Okay. Anyways, oh well, that doesn't really help me out now, does it? Crotch shot for Gohan. Might as well just go ahead and point it out. Sculpting on this looks great, as well as the shading on these pants there look really good. Going down here to the knees, same thing. Shading looks really good, sculpting, and then going down here to the back. I don't see any too much differentiation between the joints and the legs there, so that's good. Sometimes you get it a little bit too shiny on one of them compared to the other, and I don't see any problems with that. Potato shoes. I wouldn't say they're as detailed as Piccolo's, but they look good. The sculpting looks good. It's just the color is a little bland, a little lifeless there. So for the most part on these paint apps and sculpting, as far as the shading goes and the sculpting, I'm gonna give it an okay. Okay, Gohan. Now, as far as accessories go, for Gohan, looks good. The sideburns look good. The anime eyebrows are on point. Lining around the eyes look really good. Pupils, crisp, nice, dark. Same thing could be said over here. I don't see any disconnects. Now, the mouth looks really good. You get that little bit of a snarl right here. That's giving it some character, and the lining of the teeth look good. They don't look awkward, and I do like that. The return of the Morty mouth is back. Now, yes, we can say all we want about the Morty mouth, but I've got to point out the details and the sculpting on the actual forehead wrinkles there. Those look really good. From the side here, looks good, not too soft, doesn't look bad like his dad there. So I really like this faceplate. I think the next one's gonna be the best one though. Hey, that's what I said. Next one's gonna look really good. Those forehead wrinkles look really good. I'm going to call a foul and say the disconnect on the little sideburn. There's just a little bit of it, and over here looks good. So maybe if I can just put his face up a little bit. Yeah, okay. So you just had to shove it in there, so not too bad. Morty mouth looks really good. The eyebrows are on point. The anime eyebrows are on point as well. The lining under there, the lining of the eyes, the pupils look really good. The mouth, you got the snarls on both sides, like that. The mouth looks really good as far as the differentiation. The teeth are smiledirect.com, and I just gotta say, I really like this faceplate for Gohan. Now, if maybe we could get like next year a tour exclusive or an event exclusive of an Ultimate Gohan on this body, but with the orange gi. Oh, so good. But I don't think you could do it because the chest is showing and he doesn't have the undershirt. So boo, never mind. Shut your mouth, Compton. And our first ever compatibility check with Gohan. So I don't think it's gonna work, but I do have to show you just in case there might be some possibilities. We're going to go through all of the adult Gohans that we have gotten thus far, even third-party releases. So I know this is a little tedious, so I would go ahead and speed this up.
And first off, we have got first release Ultimate Gohan from the SH Figuarts 1.0 line there. I love the way that face looks on him, even though it is an old body. So 3, 2, 1, and oh, that's all types of just jacked up. Like it's when you go and do shoulders at the gym and you're just like, "Sup, bro? I'm here to work out, man." That's what that is, but it does fit. So I don't know, the skin tone is off, the neck isn't right, all of it is just off, but it does fit. And next up, we have got D Maniacal Fits Ultimate Gohan, their release, their attempt, their try. So 3, 2, 1, and okay. We got Giraffe Neck Gohan. None of this is working, but I just have to comment on it. We have got Giraffe Neck Gohan, and then also Demoniacal Fits Gohan's body is just like, "Hey, bird, I don't want to fight you. I want to kill you." I hate this. Just go ahead and move on. And finally, we have got Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan Gohan, which this is the only good part about that figure. Don't at me. And 3, 2, 1, and okay, so I take it back. That last time where he was like, "Ugh." His neck is so large that Super Saiyan Gohan's head is holding on to it just by the sheer circumference of his neck. Over here, the neck is too small, the ball peg is too large. It's all types of not working. But I will say, this is on here, but it's the only reason it's on there is because of the neck. Now, if I didn't shove it on there, that's what you're gonna get, and this is just all types of whatever. So, compatibility for Gohan, none whatsoever.
Real quick for the hands, you got those 3 pairs of interchangeable hands. You've got the technique hands. You've got the Masenko Kamehameha hands. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's both. So the Ki Blast hands have a little bit of a curvature to them, and that's gonna hit the more of the Masenko look. And of course, he does have the Kamehameha hands like so. So I'm gonna say I wish there was a special beam cannon hand. Spoilers. So Son Gohan stands at about, what is that, 15? Like literally almost 16 centimeters at the hair, and then at the forehead, good lord, that's a really tall hairpiece. You've got the, oh, is that 13 centimeters, 5.5 inches, and then going over there, it's almost like 6 inches. A little more than 6 inches. So we're gonna call that like 15.5 centimeters and maybe 6.25 inches with the hair. But 5.5 inches at the forehead. So seems right, but I do want to see him with his past iterations and some of his movie counterparts. All right, so things are a little off all over the place. I can't place what is right and what is wrong. Over there to the left, you've got 1.0 Gohan, so we're not really gonna compare that as far as the size comparison goes. He looks good with his movie counterparts, I will say that, but as far as the other Gohans, that's where it's all out of place. Like I said, I am not going to compare it to the 1.0 just because of an older release, and I would say that they're probably not using that scaling size. But to the right of him, you've got Super Saiyan Gohan, and he looks about the same size as this new Ultimate Gohan, and then over there to Demoniacal Fits. I don't know, man, that dude's just all over the place there, and that was definitely not my favorite Gohan. The face, that was the only face that looked good, everything else was trash. To the right there, you do have his daddy, and then his sperm donor daddy, and then also Vegeta. Everyone's looking super pale or pink, except for Piccolo. So this Gohan looks good with his movie counterparts, and I'd say for the most part with the Super Saiyan Saiyaman figure there. So I think it looks good. So with all of that being said, will Son Gohan live up to his moniker and receive the ultimate got to freaking have it award, or will he just be a nerd? Find out after this short break.
Dragon Ball Z, the saga continues. Cosmic evil is on the rise. You and your friends are Earth's only hope. Will Goku and Trunks' Super Saiyan power be enough this time? But they're not alone. Gohan commands the flying Nimbus cloud and joins Goku in the battle to defend the planet. Your friends are in for the fight of their life, but you won't let them down. The fate of the world depends on it. Nimbus cloud with Goku and Gohan. Batteries not included.
Ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained by Son Gohan? Ultimate Son Gohan from the superhero movie. Every part of me wants to love this figure, scream about it, just go off and say, we got a fantastic Gohan figure. When I say every part of me, that means something is holding me back from that. And I think what it is for me, actually, let's go ahead and go into the good things. The good things. We got a Son Gohan Ultimate 2.0, 3.0 edition, and he looks fantastic. He is missing a smirk face. That is one of my gripes there. Like, it's just a regular face, no smirkies. And that's a bummer. I'm not happy about that. And then the accessories, like everything, you know, like it does as it should, especially for a $40 figure, the what I picked them up at. That makes sense, and it is kind of like one of those base, like, oh, you like this character? I think he is a good, actually a fantastic figure when it comes to his price and what he comes with and all of that. But when you ask me about the articulation and some of the problems, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, those legs, they're awesome. They really work. They do everything they need to. When you move up though on the body, as far as going to the arms, that's when things get a little dicey. So like it's almost too tight. I can't get a really good range of motion with the arms most of the time. And then also, one of my arms popped out. Luckily, I was able to pop it back in, but I noticed that the ball joint isn't connected here in the shoulder as they used to be. It's with this new sleeve thing, it goes under and then plugs in right here. And yes, I got cold, I put on a hoodie, but and that's where the articulation hindrances come from, as far as like being able to move them. Like it's a little too tight sometimes, and it's okay. Like I'm not having like too hard of a problem, but like when I'm going to push up, see right there, I went to just lift that up and the arm popped out completely. And you know, it's the ball joint's not broken. I don't have a problem with that. It's Like, it's something that can be easily fixed, but I don't like that. Like, I want to be able to move the arms up with no problems, with no hindrances, and then no resistance. And then also, my ball peg right here, see how loose that fist is? Like, it's on there, but it is something. And I'm not nitpicking, I'm really not, and I'm not going to, like, you know, shit on this figure. Like, I'm not going to, because it's an awesome figure. Like, it's been out for a while, and I was able to get my hands on him. But I did want to let you know the problems that I ran into, just in case you don't have them and you're like, oh, ooh, that might be something to think about. But with all of that being said, I do want to go into my rating scale, which is hate it like it's love it, got to freaking have it. And overall, I really love this figure. It's awesome. I'm so glad we got an adult Gohan that in this caliber. It's great. Keep them coming, and keep them the same quality, hopefully, QC of the superhero figures. That's what I'm liking as far as that goes. Now, for me, it's going to be like on the cusp of I gotta freaking have it. Not all the way there because of those problems with the arms and the small little ball joint, like hanging around there. But the arm is just a really, really big problem for me, just because it pops out so easily, and especially when I'm trying to move it up. Like, I can't do any type of punches or something. I kind of gotta like push it in to hold it up, and that's a bummer. But it's gonna be a love it for me, but on the very, very cusp of a gotta freaking have it, but still in the official love it category. So if you have this figure and you have these problems, let me know. If I'm the only one, let me know as well, because I really don't want this to happen to you guys. I don't. And it's like I said, it's not a detriment. Nothing's broken. However, it is a problem, and I don't want that to happen. But if you want to see the breakdowns and what Son Gohan can do, make sure and head on over to LeCompton _ on Instagram. Give him a like, love, follow, whatever you got to do. You know the deal. Stay tuned. We got Kid Gohan, Saiyan armor, Kid Gohan, just going back, keeping this Gohan wave going here. So I'm very excited for that. Please stay tuned for that. And guys, thank you so much for watching this, and until next time, Compton out.